I
Oh,
believe.
there they are.
We're in the middle of the park and doing a rig review on Francois' HotRod, which you guys have all seen on his channel, link below. And we just finished a fantastic trail ride out here at Luskville Falls, link below, for any of you guys near the Ottawa area that want to see some fantastic rock crawling or scale trucks. This is a good spot to do it in.
And I didn't break anything, but somebody did.
Hey, we're not talking about that.
Okay.
My plastic C-hub gave out, which is okay because the rest of the truck is fine. So I'm okay with that.
Which was just at the end of the run, about 100 feet. We're
almost back, yeah. So you took this thing on the trails, did you, out on the rocks?
No, you nuts.
Well,
these it's meant for a dragster. I had two choices, either build a dragster or a rock crawler.
I'm pretty sure this is not the way the truck comes from the store.
No, this is actually kind of 3 trucks into 1 truck. So I basically put a whole bunch of different parts from trucks and put it all together. We have the front of a 1/16 short course truck, slash, and then I did put the longer arms in the front of the e-Revo to make it wider, and then I use an SCX-10 rear axle, and I joined the two with twin hammers arms, rear arms, lower arms.
I gotta say, this is probably the most original RC creation I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
And,
fun build.
And it looks amazing. Really nice. Plus I love red, so that's, you got me already. Yeah.
One thing I've done also is I've done the wheelie bar at the back, and the wheelie bar is basically homemade, attached to the back via 4 links, 4 bars, and I use the where you usually hook up the servo. I physically had to take this rear end and flip it backward.
Yeah, upside down.
Because I had the wheels turning in the front, and then these were turning reverse, so they were working against each other. So I had to get creative, flip it around, and I decided to keep the pins at the back because I'm not doing rock crawling, so I don't care if they go lower.
Yep.
So I decided to use them to tie it. And then I used the back bumper of the short course truck to do my tower for my wing.
It's a 1/16 slash?
Yeah, 1/16 slash. And the wing is a wing of the full-size Revo.
It is too. I remember having one of those and scratching the crap out of it with the wheelies. It was fantastic.
So it makes for a neat looking truck. And the front bumper, I actually used a, it's to tie ropes.
Oh yeah, it is. That's right.
And so it looks like horns.
And it's metal.
And it's metal. Gives me a little bit of protection. So the challenge was, how am I going to join the two together? So I had to build a bridge in between them, especially to hold the shocks. So, and what I did for the front, I didn't want to use body clips because I don't like body clips, and it looks different. So I used Velcro to hold it, and also I put a hinge in the front. And because the bumper in the front is there, you just hold it up, and it actually acts as a clip.
Wow. That is a lot of pretty awesome innovation right there. So there's a monstrous motor in here too.
Yeah, I put the big block, the 540 in there. It is a brushless right now.
Wow.
And it's a 3500 kV.
Wow.
The speed control can only hold 2S, so I'm looking for another speed control to actually do 3S.
Yep.
And what I've done to help hold the body down is put Velcro on each side.
Yep.
So when I just spread it apart, and it holds right where the batteries are. At the back, I had to build a bridge. So originally I built this piece of metal, and then it went on an angle to the to where there was actually 2 holes where you hold the shocks.
Yep.
So I put that there.
And then you squared it off at the top to make it into a shock tower.
That is correct.
That is amazing. Look at that. And those are twin hammers rear suspension arms with the shock mount, of course, right in the middle like that. It's perfect.
Yeah. And I used the shocks for that used to be in the back.
That's amazing.
Originally I didn't have this, but I had the long shock of an SCX10. It actually worked, and actually worked pretty good, but too much. I had way too much suspension. I could go up and I could really go down. Like it was like it'd make an awesome crawler. But because the drive shaft is so long, it starts at the front, ends up at the back. You need a center. A center, what do they call those things for the drive shaft?
Bearing in the middle of the drive shaft. Pilot or hanger bearing. Yeah,
so you'd need that if you do a crawler with it, but it wouldn't take much to convert it.
So you're still using the same battery trays off the Mini Slash? I'm
still using the same battery trays, and I tried different things right now on running it, because it's got four-wheel drive dragster. The wheels at the front turns a little too fast, so I might change the pinion at the back or the gearing in the back to make these turn a little faster to catch up to these. But right now it's locked. I tried it unlocked, I tried it locked, I tried different size tire in the front, so there's a couple combination I tried, but I haven't tried it on pavement yet since I tightened up the rear suspension. Rear suspension, I actually limit how far it goes down, but it's pretty tight and it barely any. So if I hold the front, so I just got maybe ½ inch, not even.
That's good for drag strip.
So I just wanted to take a little bit of the torque and go. But all the weight is at the front.
It sure is.
So I theoretically didn't need the wheelie bar, but I just find it gives it such a neat look. Right now it does not. It does go up a little bit, but not much.
So this is like amazing that the body actually happens to be the exact size to cover over your rear shocks and suspension, and it's like I can't believe the fit is so perfect. It's amazing. And that's why when I was figuring out my shocks, I figured out, okay, I got to make my metal this length because I didn't want to go any farther. And a lot of people were telling me when I was building it, you should extend this with an Proline has a pickup truck. I was 16 and they had the back, and people usually cut the back to extend it, to make it longer and make the pickup. So but I was telling people, no, I want a wing, so I'm going to build something and I'm going to have a wing at the back. And really the wing really fills it up. I got pictures before I put the wing on, but it really fills it up and makes it look nice. I really like the wing look too. It's fantastic. And how do you find the traction on these great big drag tires? They got to be hot. You do have to warm them up. Really? I find that if you just take it out of the car, put it on the ground, and just go, they do slide all over the place. It is a very, not hard plastic, but it is, it's actually the tires of the X01. Oh, is that what they are? Yeah, they are actually the tires of the X01, but put on these kind of rims that are for the funny car, the Traxxas funny car. One thing I had to kind of not be genius, but I had to, these are 14 millimeter. Right. SCX10 are 12 millimeter. So when I bought the tires, I didn't know that. So when I went to put them on, I go, whoops. So I had to look, and I found them in China. I can't remember where, but we'll put the link below of where I found those, and they actually fit right onto the SCX10. That's nice. On the pin, and like that, you can actually put 14 millimeter tires on them. Well, this is a really good-looking rig, let me tell you, and it's a little bit unusual for us to do a hot rod rig review. I mean, we've done souped-up on-road cars and all kinds of stuff, but this is a unique build, and you did a really good job on it. It was fun, and I know I still got some tweaking to do and try different motors, try different pinions. There's a whole bunch of different fun, but this is what's fun about it, is just trying different things on it. And it does a really heavy burnout in the grass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're doing that's very easy. Well, there's a link below for Francois' channel for the tank, which is the name of his channel, and you can go there and see the build progress videos and all the suspension working videos and all that stuff, and there's a lot of good info on there, so go check that out. The test run. All the test runs are there, and you'll see this thing sort of evolve and all the different changes that it's going to go through as he continues to do testing. So keep up with that on the channel called The Tank. And thanks so much for letting us do a rig review on your fantastic hot rod. No problem. Thanks for having me. Good to see you again. Thanks for watching, guys.